Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have my aunt here.
Hey!
Today we're going to be doing a sit-down Q&A video. So I asked some questions on my Instagram and on my Twitter. So she's going to be answering some of the questions that you guys asked. And she's going to show you some snacks that she's made already, but just like kind of explain how she made them. And then also we're going to show you her studio a little bit later at the end of the video too. So
That's right.
yeah, so I mean, do you want to just give a little bit about yourself, if you want?
As she mentioned, I am her aunt. I have been in fitness for almost 20 years and I love it and enjoy it. And bookkeeping, which we'll also be talking about. I've been doing that for 25 years, I believe it is. And I enjoy that as well. So we're going to be talking about both of those things and I'll be getting into that. And hopefully I'll be able to answer some of the questions and get you all some good information so you can use it going forward.
Yes. So if you're looking forward to seeing any of that, then keep watching the rest of the video. We're going to start with the questions now. So let's see. First question.
I'm multitasking, so just in case you're wondering, why is she not looking at Desiree? I'm multitasking. I'm on the phone with one of my clients, texting a message, and I'm going to be answering questions.
Okay, so first question. Have you written any books?
No, I have not, but I have a lot to write about.
And do you read books, and what genres?
I read all kinds of books. I have right now a book about running. I have a book about overcoming failure. I have multiple books in my personal library related to success, just life success, not necessarily fitness success, but life success. I'm big on self-help books and self-care books. I also have a book about religion. I'm not picky. If it sounds interesting, I'll read it.
Yeah, I have You Are a Badass right now. Like,
oh, you did get it?
Yeah, I bought it. I started reading it on the plane down here.
Yes,
yeah,
I love Jen Sincero. I have that on video or audio.
Audiobook.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What do you recommend doing with your money once you reach $1,000?
I recommend keeping it in the bank and turning it into $2,000. If you don't need it, don't spend it. Depending on where you have the money, you might have it in a savings. If you have it in a checking, put it in a savings so you can at least earn some interest. And I will recommend an online savings account, but go out there and do some research and look at your interest rates. Find an interest rate that's going to pay you more money, but make sure that the account makes sense and that it works for you. Just because it's a higher interest rate doesn't mean that it's the best for you. So go out and do that research and find out what works for you.
What is considered to be a good or optimal amount of times to work out and exercise per week?
That is based on your goal. There is no one size fits all for any man, any woman, any person. Some people are working out just to maintain. Some people are trying to lose weight. Some people may be athletes or competing. So it really depends. And as far as times, when you should do it when whatever your schedule says that works for you. If you have time in the morning to do it in the morning. If you have time in the evening, do it in the evening. There is no best or optimal time. I've worked out morning, afternoon, and night, and it's based off of my schedule and what worked for me at the time. So follow your schedule and just do what works for you.
What is a good first step to start investing in stocks or bonds as a young person?
So, I am not a financial advisor. I can only give you my personal opinion. As a young person, go online and do some research. Read, learn about investing, learn about the stock market. That's the best thing you can do first so you know what you're looking at least from a broad perspective. And before you get excited and decide you want to try your hand and play in the stock market, get a financial advisor and research them as well. Once you get that, make sure you have somebody who can tell you information about it as well as the information you've learned yourself, and then go forward with investing your money.
Which is better, online banking, credit unions, or traditional bank?
So there is no better. It is all about what you're looking for and what works for you, because they all have different purposes. So it's not necessarily which one is better, it's what is better for you in the situation that you're in. So again, do some research and determine what makes sense for you.
What are some good things to help some good things to eat to help build muscle?
Muscle is protein. That's a good source. So protein is any meats, beans, and I'm just naming proteins right now. Meats, beans, those are the primary things that you get protein from. There's also protein powders that you can use as a supplement, but it starts with you just eating clean and building muscle, getting your butt in the gym and lifting some weights.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple from that perspective. And if you don't know what you're doing, get somebody to help you. Don't go in the gym and break a bone trying to be superhero. Get
or go online. Look online maybe.
Look online, get some tutorials, and start with basics. Do not get excited and go in and try to bench press 500 pounds and you've never bench pressed in your life. You will snap your neck. So don't do it.
When you get a check, what's a good ratio to divide your income into checkings and savings?
Whatever works for you. There is no specific ratio. When you get your check, if you have bills to pay, pay your bills. You have some left over, put it in the bank and save it. Mm-hmm. Set up some categories if you want to. If you want to have a little play budget, you can. But always pay your bills first. Pay your bills and pay yourself. And then the rest can go into savings. Hey everybody, this is one of the many things that I do. It's one of my snacks. You can kind of see I have a bunch of different things in the bag. This is dehydrated fruit. And I'm going to show you the dehydrator that I use. It's nothing really special about this particular brand, so don't feel like you have to go out and find this brand. This is just the one I have, and it works. It has 4 different trays, and basically what you do, you pick whatever fruit you like. There's an instruction manual that goes with it, and it gives you information on how you're supposed to cut it and put it on the tray and how long it takes. But I'm the type of person, I like to kind of sometimes do my own thing. So I picked some fruits that weren't even in the book. And I said, I'm just going to cut them up. I'm going to put them on here. I'm going to try it and see what happens. So this is the end result. There is mango, green apple, red delicious apple. There are some remnants of, there's some blueberries left. Most of the blueberries are gone. And there's a few strawberries. So I kind of have gone crazy and done several different things. It's really tasty too. The mango is my favorite. So you can kind of see the texture. So it's dried, but it's still got a chewiness to it. And it's really good. But like I said, you can mix any kind that you want. This is just one of those things that I decided this is a good way to have a snack. I know a lot of times you hear that you're supposed to eat fruit and it's good for you. But one of the things I've always heard as a trainer, I get tired of fruit. I don't want fruit. It's not that I don't like fruit, but I get tired of eating it. So this is a different way to eat fruit. I put it on the dehydrator, let it go, and it's like a totally different texture and just a different take on eating fruit. So get you a dehydrator, dry you out some fruit.
It's the kitchen.
This is our kitchen. Standard kitchen stuff. Sink. Hand washing sink, which we have to have. That has to be separate. This is a table, prep table here for smoothies that we make here, protein smoothies. I make my own mix. That is one of my other products that I sell. I make my own protein mix. It is not store-bought.
Okay.
Desiree's panning around. walk through with the lighting on the floor, and I'll open it just so you can look while I'm talking. I'm not going to turn anything back on, but this is the room she was just in. This room was created for de-stressing, and the purpose of this room is to come in and find a chair and relax and de-stress. When you come into this room, there's no talking, there's no noise, so you don't bring your phone or your keys. You come in, you have a seat in a chair, and there is nice ambient lighting, as you can see in the video when Desiree was in here earlier at the bottom of the floor. There's also essential oils, so you got nice little scent going on in the room, and we play nice calming music like Tibetan bowls or birds chirping, things like that to relax you when you're in the room, and that's the purpose of it.
Okay, that's...
Hey, so we're in a different spot because we just got back from working out, and she just got back from running with my dad. So we're in a different position than we were from earlier when we were doing the questions. But we're just gonna finish up right now, and I think we only have a few left, so we're just gonna finish up. Do you have a specific area that you specialize in for fitness and nutrition?
No, I do not have a specific area. I do train the kind of person I like, but that was something that I had to discover through training really all kinds of people. When I initially started, I trained old people, young people, really heavy people, people who weren't in shape at all. I trained all different kind of people. I had to figure out what I liked, but no, I don't follow a specific mode. My preference is people who are truly motivated to meet their goal. And I know that might seem like something simple, but people come and they're not always motivated to meet their goal, and they don't always meet their goal. So I prefer someone who, when they come in the door and they say whether they want to get stronger, whether they want to lose weight, if we set a plan for it, I expect that that's going to happen. I don't like going back and forth. That's just my personality. I don't like going back and forth. I want to get you to your goal and make it work. As far as the food goes, again, no, I'm all about eating healthy. It really doesn't have to be any more difficult than that. A lot of times things are made more difficult than they need to be. Eat healthy, learn what eating healthy means. It doesn't mean that you have to eat carrot sticks and lettuce every day of your life, but you definitely want to make sure that you're following a good plan that has good sources of protein, complex carbs, and good vegetables, fruits and vegetables.
Okay, so how do you calculate how much water you should drink per day according to your body weight?
There's a lot of different things out there, so I wouldn't say how you do it, because I could tell you one thing and then you hear something else totally different. I drink anywhere from a half gallon to a gallon. That's me, based on my activity level. I think that that has a lot to do with it based off of your activity level. But at the same time, you don't want to sip on an 8-ounce bottle of water all day and think you're doing something. So if you think of 16-ounce bottles and what size they are, if you can aim for 3 to 4 of those throughout the day, you're doing well. You may hear stories or things, read something that says that all liquid counts. I disagree with that, but that doesn't mean that what you read is wrong. That's just not what I aspire to. Water is water to me. If you're diluting it with other things, especially if it's something from a bottle and process that you didn't make yourself, I don't count that as water. But that's my opinion. That's not a fact where I'm correct and nobody else is. That's just how I feel about it.
Okay, so what do you do while bookkeeping?
So what I do as a bookkeeper, I reconcile accounts. That means that I am taking monthly statements that come in at the end of the month and matching them up with the transactions that have been done on a customer's account to make sure that everything balances and matches up. So I'm always making sure that accounts are balanced. I process and prepare invoices. I enter transactions into, if you've heard of QuickBooks, to keep track of customers' information. And depending on the customer, I may have a variety of other things that I do, but it's all about balancing, keeping accounts balanced. That's the simplest way of saying it, keeping accounts balanced.
What is your goal or purpose in life?
To be the best that I can be at everything that I can do and to be at peace.
At peace. That's a good one. Where are you from?
Where am I from? I am from Columbus, Ohio. I was born in Michigan.
Are you running a business?
Yes, I am. I am running my bookkeeping business. I am also running my fitness business, which includes training and products.
Did you need schooling to do what you do today?
No. I have been doing both for quite some time. I do have certifications in fitness, but it is not something that's required if you have the experience. Experience, in my opinion, is always better because you learn and you know exactly what to do, not just what a book told you to do. You always learn from experience. And the same as bookkeeping. I've been doing it for a long time, and so I've learned with the different customers that I've worked for and the things that I do.
Everyone's nutrition and fitness goals are different, but what are some golden rules that you would say everyone should follow?
Get good sleep, plenty of sleep, I should say. Get in the gym or do some stuff at home. Follow some videos on YouTube. There's a million of them out there, but do some exercise. Drink plenty of water, not water with sugar in it, not Kool-Aid, not crisp water, plenty of water. And stay positive and motivated. You got a goal, go for it.
Are bread and dairy really that bad for you?
I'm offering my opinion. People who eat bread understand that bread can be a complex carb. Complex meaning the carbs that are good for our body. Simple carbs are things like sugars that are not the best for our body. So there are certain breads that are better for our bodies than other things. So it's not about the thing, bread, the general sense bread is bad for you. It's about how much you're eating and what kind you're eating. And from a dairy perspective, many people are lactose intolerant, or even if you're not lactose intolerant, have some type of sensitivity to dairy. And because it's in so many different things, people don't realize it, especially a lot of the proteins that are out, protein drinks that are out, and not realizing that it's dairy that's in it. And so you have a gurgly stomach, or your stomach doesn't feel the best and you don't understand why. You don't even realize that's what it is. So that's my opinion, that it is not something that is the best thing for you, because many people have some type of sensitivity to it and really shouldn't have it in their system.
Do you trust manufactured protein products, or do you prefer nuts, beans, etc. over protein bars and powders?
Depends on what it is. There's good ones and there's bad ones, just like everything. Some stuff is processed and it's full of crap. Other stuff is processed because it has to be in a manufacturing plant. Anything that's made, that's a product that's being sold goes through a manufacturing plant. So some stuff is really good. Other stuff is a bunch of crap. So it just depends.
Is it easy helping people reach their goals while you're training?
It is very easy as long as they listen to me, follow my program. If they come to me, follow my program and listen to me and do what they're instructed to do based off of what their goal is.
Okay, so we're gonna do one more. Metabolism slow down as we get older. Is it true that we can boost our metabolic systems, and for how long?
You can always boost your metabolism. It's harder as you get older. And as the question mentioned, and the less active you are, it's going to be harder, but you can always boost your metabolism. If you're a person who's not doing anything and you start doing something, your metabolism is going to go up. If you're a person who's doing something and you do more, your metabolism is going to go up. So it can always go up. It's just that as you get older, it doesn't go up as quickly and it doesn't stay up as long.
Yes. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna bring the camera a little closer so you can see us better. Thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys enjoy seeing my aunt here today.
Yes.
Comment down below if you have any more questions. Maybe I'll answer them, ask her, and answer them down below. And yes, I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.
Peace
Bye.
out.
Baby, come give me something. Oh. Baby, come give me something. Oh. 'Cause I can't stop loving. Since I got a taste of your love. Baby, come give me something. Baby, come give me something. Oh.